Flower beds were popular in the courtyards of rich Romans. The Middle Ages. Edit. The Middle Ages represent a period of decrease in gardens for aesthetic purposes. After the fall of Rome, gardening was provided for the function of growing medical herbs and/or embellishing church altars. Abbeys carried on a custom of garden style and intense horticultural techniques throughout the medieval duration in Europe. Specific abbeys may also have had a green court, a plot of lawn and trees where horses might graze, along with a cellarer's garden or personal gardens for obedientiaries, monks who held particular posts within the monastery. Islamic gardens were constructed after the model of Persian gardens, and they were generally confined by walls and divided in 4 by watercourses. Specific to the Islamic gardens are the mosaics and glazed tiles utilized to decorate the rills and fountains that were constructed in these gardens. By the late 13th century, rich Europeans began to grow gardens for leisure and for medicinal herbs and veggies. They surrounded the gardens by walls to safeguard them from animals and to provide seclusion. Fruit trees were common in these gardens, and likewise in some, there were turf seats. At the very same time, the gardens in the monasteries were a location to grow flowers and medicinal herbs. However, they were likewise an area where the monks might take pleasure in nature and unwind. The gardens in the 16th and 17th century were symmetric, proportioned and balanced with a more classical look. Frequently, gardens had actually flower beds laid out in squares and separated by gravel paths. Gardens in Renaissance were decorated with sculptures, topiary and water fountains. In the 17th century, knot gardens ended up being popular in addition to the hedge mazes. By this time, Europeans began planting brand new flowers such as tulips, marigolds and sunflowers. One theory is that they developed out of the Black Death of the 1340s, when the death of so many workers made land available for small cottages with personal gardens. According to the late 19th century legend of origin, these gardens were initially created by the workers that lived in the homes of the towns, to supply them with food and herbs, with flowers planted amongst them for decoration. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.